Hello everyone, it's Mike from Downtown Comics, and welcome to winter. We're going to be talking about all the new comics releasing the week of January 17, 2024, and that will keep us very warm. So before we begin, downtowncomics.com is the place to go to get all the comics and cover info that you need, some of which may not be on this table. And of course, liking, sharing, and subscribing is always appreciated. I love it when everyone shares. So let's get started. I've been told by birdies throughout the interwebs that maybe I'm a little Marvel-centric. So today we're going to start with DC. There we go, all you DC big fans. We're going to start with them at the top of the table, all right? They deserve it. All right, let's start with some reprints. All-Star Comics number 3. Now, I think this one is new as a reprint, but I don't know, because if you notice, coming back, we have Batman number 1 is back again. So if you missed that reprint, it is the 2024 printing of a reprint. Also back is the Vengeance of Bane. The initial Bane comic is also back as a reprint. So you got 3 reprints to start off with. But then we had some new stuff. World's Finest number 23, still in the Kingdom Come universe. Catwoman, still having her 9 Lives adventure. Another reprint of a reprint, because I believe Flash 123 has been out before in reprint, but it's available again. And hey, John Constantine is back. Look at that. So if you're a fan of Hellblazer, you got something new to check out. A new Flash, a new Green Lantern War Journal. And in case you missed the first 2 episodes of Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong, it is now available in a Monster Edition, so you get 1 and 2 together. And then we also welcome in issue 4 of this miniseries, so that is new this week with different covers. We have a new Nightwing. And another reprint. Here's Superman number 1. Again, not sure if this is new or it's just a reprint of a reprint, but that is Superman number 1 to go along with Superman number 10, which is new. And the final issue of Superman Lost this week. So that miniseries is now going to be over and complete. And I believe our last reprint, New Teen Titans number 1, Wolfman and Perez, classic issue from the late 70s, early 80s. That is available as a reprint and goes along with Titans number 7, which is new. Wonder Woman number 5 is going to round out our DC this week. All right, so a good DC week. A lot of old stuff if you want to get back into that old stuff. For some independents, we have My Little Pony. This looks like a new miniseries, Kentucky Roller Derby. And a new Sonic miniseries featuring Fang, who I don't know if that's a new character or something, but if he's a fan favorite. We go to Star Trek is new. The Prism from Ablaze. The Weatherman, this is a sequel. I believe he's had a miniseries, so this is a new one. Our latest Stranger Things miniseries hits number 3. Scorched is our Spawn book of the week. Space Usagi continues. Not new since it came out last week, but they did promise a foil cover, and it is here. So if you're waiting on that, it is now shipped. Phantom Road. Operation Sunshine, I believe, is going to wrap up that miniseries. Our Bones Dust. 007 is back with a new book, so you can jump on board that if you're the 007 fan. A couple of Big Joe books this week. One is the G.I. Joe 303, which, just to be clear, because I've had to explain this to a couple people, that's its own continuity. That continues the Larry Hama G.I. Joe stuff he's done for Marvel, done for IDW. So it's its own thing. If you love that stuff, you can read it and not have to worry about anything new that's coming out. But if you want to check out the new stuff, we'll get to that in a second. The Deviant is new. Critical Role is back with a new mini-series. Creep Show continues. And yes, the big release is the new Cobra Commander. Who is he? What is he? It certainly looks like space is involved. So is he an actual alien in this universe? Interesting. All right. But yeah, Cobra Commander is here. So check that out. Borealis hits number 2. So does the Bloody Dozen. Blood Commandment is number 3. And lastly, for Independence, we have the Army of Darkness Forever hitting number 4. So that's our Independence. And now to Marvel. Alien, the latest series, continues. And so does Amazing Spider-Man, continues in Gang War. We have a brand new Avengers miniseries, Avengers Twilight. I'm not sure what this is about. I have forgotten the solicitation, so I'm going to have to read it. It sounds fun, and obviously if Captain America's on the cover, I'm going to love it. Black Panther is new. And then Cable is back from the future to try and stop the present during fall of the House of X. So probably need to see what he's got going on there. Our Cap Wolf and the Howling Commandos continues, as does Daredevil, as does Fantastic Four. And I honestly thought that Guardians was done, but I guess there's a number 10. It seems like that's been a while for that one. But yep, that's new. Iron Man is also new, still tying into the X-Men stuff, so still jumping on board that. And we have a one-shot for Jackpot. She's going to get involved in Gang War here. And we're going to celebrate 100 issues of Spider-Man 2099. So even though this is number 3 of the miniseries, it is officially the 100th legacy issue of Spider-Man 2099. They don't have legacy numbering, but maybe that'll start with the next one. All right, so Marvel's planning on reprinting all the issues of the original Marvel Superhero Secret Wars because it is the 40th anniversary? Yeah, 40th anniversary. Wow. Okay. I bought this off the rack. Dang. All right. That's okay. Gonna confront my own mortality for a second here. All right. Done. Okay. So you're going to get shiny version and non-shiny version, but yes, they're planning on doing all issues. So that's number 1. Miracle Man. This may be the last issue. It was only supposed to be 7, and this is book 7. So this may be the final issue of that Miracle Man miniseries. Some Star Wars. We got Bounty Hunters, and it says the grand finale. All right, so this may be the last issue of the Bounty Hunters at 42 there. Could be the storyline, or it could be the whole book. I don't remember. Obi-Wan, that going over the TV show, hits number 4. And High Republic, number 3. And then we're going to finish off with White Widow, number 3 of that miniseries, and the final issue of the current X-Men run. So this will be the final one until whatever happens in Fall of X, Rise of the Powers of 10 concludes. So here we go, X-Men 30. So there you go. All right. So this is probably what a normal week in the first quarter of 2024 is going to look like. Not quite super full, but there's just not quite as much stuff being produced here in the early days. So great. All right. Loved it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay warm. It is, oh my God, it's so cold out. So hopefully you're in Florida or the South or somewhere where it's not cold. But either way, thank you. Bye-bye.